At the end of the day, all of security and everything is made possible through the policies that have to be enacted or put in place. Now, what better way that we have chosen than through politics to facilitate our democracy? But of course, you are not unaware that recently Lagos, the APC in Lagos, held their primaries, and of course, as we'd expect, several interests, satisfied several interests are wounded, so to speak. The headlines are saying, you know, winners emerge in Lagos APC, protest trail Lagos APC primaries, Lagos APC sets up appeal panel amid alleged imposition, and on and on and on, depending on what side of the divide you find yourself. But this morning, joining us to have a conversation about this is Mr. Ajose Bejuye, who is a legal practitioner. He joins us here in the studio. Thank you for joining us this morning.
My pleasure, my brother. How are you doing?
The one recurrent question I've asked is, why does it seem difficult for us all, so to speak, to sit down, agree on how we want to run our lives or live together or work together or do whatever together without any rancor?
Even where you want to be polite, you want to be orderly, you want to follow the rules, it might be difficult to achieve rancor-free victories or whatever in a political setting or in any setting whatsoever, particularly in our climate where you are not the only person involved, where you are also contesting or in group with people who do not share that orderliness, that sense of orderliness with you. That is the problem we have. You will recall that, and also agree with me largely, that politicians in this part of our world don't follow rules. In fact, it is an aberration to follow the rules. The norm is to break the rules.
So why set up the rules then?
I don't know. Maybe just for cosmetic reasons. I may also see before the other thing, you will discover that even the courts have repeatedly lampooned politicians in particular, asking them, why is it that you set rules for yourself and yet you disobey yourself? I can't recall, there are a plethora of cases.
Is that what happened in this case as well?
Yes. Let me place that properly. In the case of Mansour and PDP and others, that's a 2023 case. It's a court of appeal decision. In that case, the court of appeal, the second highest court in the land, lampooned politicians for disobeying their own rules. Now, you know, you ask your question. Your question is, okay, why is it difficult for people not to follow their own rules? Now, in this case, even a party is disregarding its own rules made by itself for itself.
What would you say is the main issue in the crisis that have tailed this APC?
Okay, it has to do basically with those who should know, those who should do the right thing, deliberately and willfully disobeying the party rules and guidelines.
Well, we heard yesterday from a party chieftain, an APC party chieftain, telling us that, look, everybody knows the way the process is in Lagos before the primaries. There is a way that it should go, and that is the way it went. It's just that some people would naturally be displeased with whatever the outcome is.
What is the way? Let me ask you, what is the way?
If you went on our YouTube page, you
the way anywhere in the world, if you are practicing party democracy, is to follow laid down principles and guidelines.
What are these laid down principles in this case?
Yes, that parties should organize free, open, fair primaries to elect a flag bearer.
Okay, so it is not the place of the party leadership, in your opinion, to select the people.
No, it is out of their place. It is out of their past to do so, to unpick, to pick. No.
Is that the rule in the party that you know?
That we all of us know, whether APC or PDP. That is the rule. That is the norm. in this part of the world. I just told you, particularly in Nigeria, I don't know. I think Nigerian politician needs a thorough mental rehabilitation. Let me tell you. See, particularly with respect to the Lagos local government primaries and Yaba LCD in particular. Prior to now, there is a dispute with respect to who controls the party structure at the local government level, Yaba LCD and the mainland. The contending parties are in court before Justice Olatokun of the Ikeja division, without trying to go into the subjecting the court proceeding to media trial. While the matter is ongoing, the party local government election came approaching. And you know, the view of the party chieftains, leaders, is that, look, you will not be able to recognize any of the contending parties who are disputing over leadership. Now, when that happens, when that kind of lacuna happens, what should they do? What they should do is to have a recourse to their own rules, the party constitution, which is the ground norm, the parent law of the party, to ask for direction and move according to it. The party constitution, particularly in Article 17(7) paragraph, Roman figure, paragraph 7, says that the state party, the state executive of the party, has the power to create, to establish, to constitute committees for the local government, where the local government committees are not functioning, to organize, to take control of the party and organize elections to nominate party flag bearers for the local government. Did you see that? Further, Article 17(8), Roman figure, paragraph 7 and 8, expatiate further.
So now that, as
let me come, because we really don't have I understand.
Yes.
Re-emphasize. So in law, because clearly these constitutions must have been written by seasoned lawyers. When in law a particular action is repeated, it is for emphasis. The law says that they have the right to organize the local government election. Now, what they ought to have done is to do that, as led by the Honorable Cornelius Ojelabi's committee. They didn't do that. They said, no, you guys are having an election, you have rancors amongst yourself, therefore, await further directive. Later, they called them and said, you are going to do party consensus. You are going to appoint a candidate amongst yourself. Yeah. While they were preparing for that, a rumor emerged that one of the sons of the leaders of the GAC, Governance Advisory Council in Lagos, as led by Prince Kayode Olusi. So one of the sons of one of them, in the person of Bayo Adefuyi, the son of Senator Anthony Adefuyi, had been selected.
Mr. Abejo, you are a lawyer, and you know the party you are talking about is not here. So mentioning their names, on TV is rather indicting.
Allegedly so.
Just so allegedly, exactly. So now that they haven't followed this rule, in your opinion, what should happen? We have limited time.
What should happen is that whatever might have been done, where anybody has been so elected or selected without following the party rules, such a person or such action is rendered null and void.
Would you be taking this to the appeal committee that's been set up by the...
Oh yes, and good enough. The election committee was headed by a learned Sikh in the person of Babatunde Ogala, SAN. Now the appeal is also being headed by the learned Attorney General of the Lagos State, Mr. Lawal Pedro, SAN.
What one can then be sure of is that within the limited time that we have, I guess that we'll have to perhaps invite you some other time to get the fallout of this whole proceedings.
Please, just 1 minute, and you enjoy this. See, justice.
Mr. Abejo,
why we have confidence?
Some other time we have to come back. We have to bring you back some other time to talk about this. Just to let you our viewer also know that we invited the APC as well, but they declined to talk about this time. Hopefully we'll be able to hear them some other time. We have to thank you very much for coming this morning, Mr. Mr. Abejoye, Mr. I just say Abejoye, he's a legal practitioner. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me, but it is so unfortunate that we didn't have
some other time we'll
to
be able
really
to bring
discuss
you on
this.
the program. Thank you so much for your time.
Have been reached in the community.